Roll and Renew. So this is 14th day, 2 weeks. As I promised, I recorded everything what I've been doing, and not only I dropped a few kilos, but I am seriously feeling totally different, and this is a journey and I haven't finished. I'm just on the right track right now. So my skin is brighter, lighter. I feel a lot better, especially with my habits. I feel a lot better because I built really, really healthy habits. And what I love the most, that my cravings gone down. And now I can seriously go with the family to an Italian restaurant, and I can have just cold meat and rocket. More than happy to, because I don't need to eat pasta and pizza, what I used to crave. Nothing wrong with that, but if you constantly craving sugary food like carbohydrate, you need to question what is missing in your body. Is it habits? You just really nutrient deficient. You need to look at maybe minerals depleted, your hormones, your sleep is not good. Now my sleep is corrected. I wake up fresh, and I can exercise. My head is clear. Definitely feeling a lot lighter. So this is all observed in 14 days. So imagine what you can achieve when you're really consistent. So I just share with you quickly the habits I built over the last 14 days, and I've been consistent mostly. Yes, maybe some days not as good as other days, but as I said, the biggest thing I noticed is that my cravings not there, and I get hungry. I don't get jittery like I used to. That means my blood sugar really stable. So I just drink water, and then my hunger actually goes away. But it's very important to observe all those symptoms, because you can't ignore them just the sake of not eating just because you think not eating is better. You need to meet the nutrients. So I start with warm water every single morning, a pinch of salt, proper quality salt, local if possible. I don't use any white salt in the house. And then I start doing my lymphatic massage. I hope you've done it already with your Roll and Renew. And always start with my left side. Connect with my breathing. What I noticed that my stress levels dropped as well. I am definitely more in control. But what the biggest thing I noticed, I'm not sure if it's related to the snake here, but I been decluttering, heaps and heaps and heaps of decluttering. And that is very good, because I feel like was representing with my body. I feel like I'm more organized, and I feel like I have things what I need in my house. And I also been giving away the things what I've been not using lovingly, so other people can benefit as well. So that's very, very important, because I have this voice in my head called be prepared, be prepared, be prepared, and consistency, and chipping away. And I've been living like this for quite some time. So I stopped shopping, only what I really, really, really need. Same for the kids. And then I am taking more out than I'm bringing. So basically giving away lovingly more. So then eventually you end up with the things you really adore and need, and don't hold on to things, because that is just clutter. It's like in our body, our fat cells just keep building up, and we recirculate the toxins. So it's very important not to hold on to things. The thoughts in our head the same. So don't hold on to things what doesn't serve you. So categorize them. So can you say, for example, something happened, can you solve it? Can you move on, or you just have to let it go? Sometimes you can't solve it. Then it's no point sitting on it. You have to let it go. sit on it for a little bit, but then let it go. And that represents the body as well. Again, you feeling lighter. So I feel that our aura have to also match with what you feel inside. So these are all contributing to our healthy habits. So for example, if I would not prepare my lemon, like I buy a big box of lemon and I freeze them into little cubes. So if I don't prepare them, then what's the preparation? What's the chipping away? If I'm running late, for example, it's so easy, just grab it from my freezer, I pop it into my glass, and then I just boil the water, a pinch of salt, and I drink it. I feel really hydrated. And that's easy to do, become a habit, really good for your body because it rehydrates. In the morning when you wake up, you get really dehydrated. So then while I'm mobilizing my lymphatic system, I drink my hydration, and nowadays I started adding fossil powder as well, which is really, really good. And then I grab my roller, I come down and I make a tea for myself. So something I shifted big time. I used to drink coffee before exercise. Now I don't do that. So I started drinking tea instead. Any tea, but mostly herbal tea. So I make my favorite ginger tea. So I sip on that while I start rolling away, finishing off my lymphatic massage. And this is a daily basis. And you can see how clear my skin is. It changed so much. So then I take my personalized tonic. And I love that because when I take my personalized tonic, it's for me. So that means I'm nourishing my adrenals, I'm working on my nervous system, I'm working on my gut, I'm working on my hormones. And that's what I do with people who comes to see me for naturopathy. I set up a program to help them to nourish their body, specifically what they need. Because if you buy a supplement, it's needed sometimes. Like I take my magnesium religiously, but certain things it may be not good for you, or even certain magnesium not good for you, because depending where you are at. Also, if you only rely on supplements, the problem is with supplements that they not the whole plant like the herbs and the mushrooms, they isolated. So see how my skin goes red? It's amazing. And then it settles down. So they isolated. What does that mean? Means that they not the whole picture. And so it's might plug some holes, but it's not helping you as a wholeness. We need delivery system. So if you overdose on certain supplements and then you don't meet the other nutrients to help that supplement into your cells, you're just literally wasting it. Or if you take too much, also it's just a very expensive urine. Whereas herbs you absorb in 2 minutes because you're taking appropriate dose. Now, did you observe how my skin goes so red? That is so amazing because it helps basically to demonstrate how healthy my tissue is. So if it goes red quickly, that means the circulation there, it's healing my tissues because I've been using my glow gel, and therefore also settles down. And so it means that my circulation is really good. So I hope yours too by using your roller. Right, so now I went to do exercise. Of course, I took my water. I prepared that the night before because it's all about the preparation. And make sure it's filtered water. I took my magnesium as well. And then I come back and then I have my protein powder with a bit of Greek yogurt. It's like a mini breakfast because I decided I don't have my coffee anymore on empty stomach. I did this for years and years and years. So this is something that I'm breaking, because I realized that was really affecting my cortisol. So I am struggling with that, because first thing I want to do after my warm water with lemon is to have my coffee. But I'm doing a great job, because I understand why I'm doing it. So I'm breaking that habit. So now I have something to eat. And if I have the collagen powder, collagen also helping my muscle recovery, and that it helps to seal my gut, and then I can have my coffee. Ultimately, I like to stop fully my coffee, but slowly. So usually the way I do things, I cut things down. And then, of course, after that, go for a walk, and then have breakfast. Ideally, have your breakfast and go for a walk, but it doesn't work for me right now with my lifestyle. Weekends I can do that, but not weekdays, because if you walk after breakfast, then it helps to switch on the GLP-1 hormone as well, which is for weight loss. And so my breakfast always contains, so I cut down carbohydrates. So I don't have white bread, pasta, none of that, but I will have sweet potato, but protein, eggs, and a lots of fermented vegetables. So now I am actually going to create more type of fermented veg. Why? Because it's so good for the gut, because the fermentation helps your tummy in many ways. And then I'm gonna increase my protein even more. So lunch, I will make sure that I have some kind of meat or sardines, or I have extra collagen powder as well. And then, so my breakfast is big, lunch lighter, and I don't have anything to eat in between. I let my body rest. It's very important. So I have my lunch, and then I have a rest, and then I have dinner, early dinner around 5 o'clock. But the lunch is light, dinner light. Again, it's protein, good fats and fibers. So I will roast up a whole lot of different veg. I increase my fermented veg. I will share some recipes as well. And then, of course, winding down. Very important not to have electronics. So I stop scrolling or stop doing anything on my phone around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. 7 the latest, I find, because if I do, it really overstimulates me. Also, take magnesium if you don't take in the morning, but take it around 5 o'clock. So that's really helping me. And then if it's essential and you can't sleep well, you must look into some calming herbs like passion flower and Californian poppy, vervain, not vervain, vervain, can't remember. Maybe focus on chamomile. I think it's vervain. Chamomile, lemon balm, think of those herbs. So then they help you to calm that nervous system down. Now, if you are in premenopausal and you have some hot flashes and your body changing and you keep putting on weight in the middle, you have foggy brain, you have no energy, motivation gone down, you should look into check your hormones to start with, and hormonal replacement, or work with extra special herbs to help your hormones. Because yes, I prefer everything natural, but sometimes if it's really affect your sleep and you keep waking up tired, you wake up about 3 o'clock and you can't go back to sleep, your cortisol are really high. Make sure your bowel's moving properly so you can remove toxins. You can also remove the not so good estrogen, because otherwise things start growing. It's very important for longevity purposes as well as well-being that your gut moving properly. And also you don't have any indigestion. If you have some indigestion, you're not breaking down your protein really well, you don't have that defense. It's really affecting you in many ways. Also, it's important that you buy locally sourced food, buy from local markets and seasonal. Don't eat what is not in season, because that's causing inflammation. It's called jittery. It builds up in your body and causes inflammation. So it's simple. Just buy local, eat rainbow, and close to nature. Pet food has so much hidden sugar and fats and all sorts. And also the bowel movement, so important, because otherwise those toxins like glyphosate, when you reduce your gluten, you reduce your glyphosate they use the spray on crops, and that's so damaging for us, unfortunately, in many ways. I can share more information if you are interested. I like to do regular hair analysis, so then I know what is going on in my body, because it gives you a real good picture, like what heavy metals and where your mineral contents are, so then you know you're absorbing your nutrients. And of course, don't forget the sun at an appropriate time, in the mornings and before it goes down, and the grounding. I do that every day. It's very important to keep doing your lymphatic massage, and also maybe just buy a little mini trampoline, and just jump on it for about 5 minutes. It's so beneficial. And keep walking if you don't exercise. Nature is so important. Observe nature. Increase your gratitude. Take your G pill, I call it, gratitude pill. Those are my biggest ones. Make sure you reduce toxicity. I use very simple self-care. I don't have anything on my skin, just except my obviously glow gel and revitalizing cleansing oil. I rub away. I can't even be bothered to use a mascara anymore. And my hair care is simple. I just use a natural shampoo and a tiny bit of conditioner if I do. I don't even dry my hair. I let it naturally dry. And on my body, I don't have to use any moisturizer, because I moisturize inside with my good fats and nourishing oils. So I don't cook with anything else except ghee and tallow. Use olive oil on my salad as cold, because it's better for you, and I try not to fry things. So I hope I didn't miss anything what I do, but that's pretty much it. Being mindful, spend quality time with my family and my loved ones. And what I find now, because I'm decluttering a lot, that I'm more focused, so I get more done. I'm more activating my prefrontal cortex. That means I get more joy out. I'm activating my oxytocin, not just dopamine hits, what I used to do, scroll just to feel like I'm doing something special. Now I'm actually really happy to read a book, because it's slower. It's really good for the brain, rather than just keep scrolling and getting lots of information. And I practice what I preach. So I just do it, and then I share it. And again, if I make a mistake, I admit it. If I made a mistake, people let me know. It's all about communication, and then I work on it. So I always ask myself, what could I do different? How could I make it better? And I just believe to keep chipping away and improve every day, and 1% better, and keep practicing your 4 minutes. So for example, now that I would like to change my coffee intake, especially now I'm reducing, then I focus on 4% better, 1% better. So each day I reduce it, and then I replace it with a better option. Ultimately, what I would like is not to rely on things that I must have it. I can just connect with what feels good, and most importantly, connect with nature and connect with myself. So if I work on myself, I become a better person, then I can easily help other people, because it's contagious. It's people gonna ask, what do? You look amazing. You have such a good energy, because you come from the truth. You come from trust. You come from not desperation, but just come from inner vibrancy and calm. And that is really contagious. So thank you, and I will see you very soon.